Hello, I'm back again with a game, this time in my Tier 9 Premium US Battleship, Missouri. Bit of a unique ship in this game as it's only Tier 9 Premium, and to get it you do have to rack up 750,000 free experience, which is quite a considerable amount. However, this ship being a Tier 9 Premium does make credits at a ridiculous rate, as you'll see at the end. It's quite a famous ship. It's the ship where Japan signed surrender, and the table for that's actually modelled on the ship. It's also in port got a nice amusing little character wandering around in a chef's outfit, doing various things like exercises, throwing knives at a dartboard, etc. That's a little throwback to Under Siege with Steven Seagal. You can also get a captain for the ship if you really want to. Or you could. Now, the other thing about this Iowa class battleship is that, unlike the standard Iowa, this ship has radar. So it's actually quite handy for pushing quite hard. And I do like being aggressive. As long as you don't show too much of your broadside, a little bit too much here, but worth the risk to get rid of this York that's flanking around. It's quite a tanky ship. The AP on it is your standard American super heavy AP, which I was expecting a little bit more out of that, to be honest. Six over fens and one pen. He's still staying flat on, so put some more shots into him. 5,000 damage. Nope. Left him on 1,000 hit points, and someone else got the kill. Yeah, so I do like pushing the ship, especially if you're top tier. Now, the enemy team do have a Missouri, and just waiting for this Hipper to actually commit to his turn. You're going to have to go around those islands again, try and get him flat on, do his maximum damage. No citadels, but a good 9k hit there. These 406mm guns with the sort of American super heavy AP do pack a punch. And even if you are sitting nose on like this, you can still get 2 out of 3 turrets in action, which is still 6 guns, which is quite a reasonable amount of firepower, even without your rear turret firing. And the trade-off of not taking loads of damage for showing that little bit of extra broadside is worth it most of the time, especially considering I've got 2 Bismarcks and a Missouri firing at me. I am in range of that Bismarck secondaries, which is not ideal, so I started backing up, trying to give our destroyer in B a bit of support. Both of their enemy destroyers have actually been knocked out. Now this Hipper is doing something very odd and reversing broadside on in front of me. Now you'd think that would have been a paddling, however no, I leave him on less than 1,000 health, and someone else once again gets the kill. This may just be my aiming, but I'll leave that up to you to decide. Now, enemy Missouri, quite a big threat. Nose onto the Bismarck, and this Missouri appears to be setting a lot of broadside. I say, to get that rear turret in. However, he's just turned in. So now he's gone behind that little island. Switch back this Bismarck and taking the shells. I'm going to now turn as well and try and present my nose as much as possible to that enemy Missouri. Because these ships, when they go broadside to each other, can deal each other a lot of damage. And first kill on the Bismarck. So now I'm not getting rained on by his secondary barrage. The Tirpitz up there as well. Just throwing long range fire into one of the allies. This is where this Missouri also makes a mistake. So he's sailing around that island, and as he comes round he is showing me a lot of his side. And this is really not what you need to be doing, because there's 3 citadels. Now, that was very nice for my damage score. However, once again, I did not get the kill for that ship, even though I absolutely hammered him. It's very satisfying seeing that amount of damage coming off a ship in one chunk. Well, Bismarck giving me flat on again. Be rude not to. That's another 11k hit on a tier 8 battleship. This friendly Bismarck's pushing forward, so I'm going to push with him. Looks like the Bismarck over there has got manual secondaries. It's concentrating only on my friendly Bismarck. Again, 10k hit, just from the front guns. Now at the end of the game, I'm going to pay quite a lot of attention to the spotting damage, because I have played very aggressively on this. I've been quite far forward on most of it, and due to the fact that we have lost our destroyer on this side, we haven't got anyone like that spotting for us, so it's quite an interesting thing to look at. Now Tirpitz again showing side. Got an AFK Targo over there, which really didn't help their team. But considering they've lost 6 ships to our 2, it was pretty guaranteed anyway. Just having a look here, see what I can fire at. Obviously the closer target, showing the most broadside, would be the best. So I'll get the shots over into that Bismarck. And another 11k hit. Just chunking him down. The reload on this is around 26 seconds without the boost provided by Adrenaline Rush, which is quite respectable for these big guns. I haven't sped this up at all, this is actual gameplay speed. Now, Bismarck is starting to get a bit too angled for me liking, and that Tirpitz is providing a lovely broadside to shoot at. So, I'm going to switch to him, so I can be the most use. Unfortunately, my friendly Bismarck did get killed by the Fiji. So I'm now going to get the focus of these. Do have a friendly Nizer now backing me up. Got the ships pushing around behind me. The Shiratsuyu on the other side has done a grand job of capping A, and it's just harassing them from the other side. Just cheeky shots on that Nagato, and there you go, second kill. I think I was at least owed that one. The amount of damage I've put out, I've only got 2 kills for 147k damage. Now, broadside Ibuki, or broadside Fiji, even better. Shots out on them. The speed of the ship is actually pretty good as well. It's capable of over 30 knots, which means it can keep up with the Tirpitz and the Bismarck over there. So I'm angled towards them, and I've got broadside cruisers to shoot at, so I'm going to get that done. I have noticed that the Tirpitz has actually slowed down, and there's only one reason he'd be letting me get this close, and that's because he's going to try and launch his torpedoes. I'm aware, one of my teammates in chat has noticed this. Fortunately, I didn't get a kill on that bookie. But I am trying to manoeuvre and varying my speed to avoid anything. I'll try and get another hit into this Fiji, seeing as he's sailing lovely and broadside within 10 kilometres. And there's 2 citadels, devastating strike and high caliber. My 3rd kill. My secondaries are open up on the turpits, and now that the Fiji's dealt with and someone else got the Ibuki, I can concentrate on his turpits. And just saw there torpedoes coming in from Fiji, I assume, and there's the turpits torps. One set of them anyway. Seeing as he turned the other way just before he died, willing to bet that he got the other side torps off as well. And there you go. Now, I'm currently on 188k damage with 4 kills. It'd be really nice just to finish off this Bismarck and get that cracking. However, we are on 950 odd points, and the rest of my team want the damage as well. So we'll just see. A bit around that headland. I am doing my best to get in there. Fire is on low enough health for me to get him. Shells are going in, and no, missed out by about a second. Unfortunately, didn't quite get it. But there you go, 1.2 million credits for that game. 2.2 or 2.1k base experience, quite respectable. If you have a look at my spotting damage there, it was 94k, which is quite nice for a battleship, to be honest. And profit was 1,028,000. Bad at all. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I shall see you next time.